Just like be super non-committal and like cut one of each. Although Thunderfield Seer really makes our cards like lets us get ahead in a big way. I'm gonna try this and just trim 2 Stargazers for 2 removal spells. And remember, that game that we, you know, had a hard time with there, we mulliganed to 5 and then had like 8 shards in our top 7 cards when we looted through them. So like we did we ended up playing a pretty reasonable game for the circumstances that were placed on us. Now we get you know, why we play best of 3. All right, we throw a Thunderfield Seer. I'm gonna make this get a. I guess look at Diamond for now. Diamond's pretty important when we've got all 6 removal spells in our deck post board here. And we've got our 1/1s here, and these 1/1s will cantrip eventually. That's probably it could be a Restore Monsoon. As I say, it shouldn't say probably, because it could be either of those things. It's a Martyr that draws 2 cards, so that's not bad. I might actually just Martyr one of these 2 idiots, actually. If he plays like a discard spell next turn, I'm going to Martyr one of our Thunderfield Seers to, I'm going to Martyr one of our Thunderfield Seers just so we get to draw 2 off of this. Oh, if he plays like Vampire Princess this turn, which he doesn't have double black for, so he can't do that. I'm just gonna cycle this Peek at end step, just to get cards in our bin for Winter Moon. We also really want to work our way towards a second Sapphire here. Hey, look at that. My wife is here. Hold on, I'll be right back. I don't think so.
They closed the office at 2, and my meeting was until 2:30, and we kept meeting.
Oh, was there a shuttle to take you back or no?
Yeah, and I was like surprised. They're running the shuttle till 3.
We're getting quite a bit of snow where I live right now, so
you know what?
Lots of stuff is closed.
There's nothing wrong with the roads. Maybe outside of town they are, but the roads are perfectly fine.
We want another shard here would be great. Hey, look at that. Because now we can Martyr plus counter magic or Time Ripple plus counter magic.
Are you my guy? Your little EBB guy.
Normally I'm actually teaching on Wednesdays at this time, but school is closed this afternoon, so.
Did you end up emailing before you saw that, or?
Yeah.
That sucks. You should have waited. I told you.
Yeah, I sort of gonna keep passing here. Looks like he's missing double blood. Yep.
It's hot in here. Holy crap.
Can you check and see if he pooped or if he farted? It is a Reese. Alright.
Oh, man. Dad.
What? Can you change him?
Can you change him? What would you have done if I was still at work?
I'd take a break and change him. I'm gonna Martyr him now before he can draw 6 3-source here and have double counter magic up. These guys, actually, the Thunderfield Seers are probably what I wanted to cut in this matchup. I think when we get to a game 3 here in a second, I'm going to cut Thunderfield Seers. And the reason for that is their added text only happens when the card resolves. So, like, his counter magic is just, like, super good against us. Ooh, do I want another counter magic? I'm gonna take a counter magic. I'm gonna be a little greedy here. We want the shard, but like we got an arcane focus here, so. Hey, not punished for being greedy. Sweet.
Come on, stop.
I'm gonna put the martyr that draws a bunch of cards back into our deck, and the arcane focus. We're just gonna keep beating down with our two 1/1s here. I'm just gonna hold up Counter Magic and Pride's Fall or Counter Magic and Time Ripple. The sweet thing about this deck is that Pride's Fall doesn't normally hit Vampire Princess, but because we're playing Martyrs, it makes Vampire Princess a 3/4, so Pride's Fall can then kill her. I might even cut, like, we're beating him down with these in this game, but I really don't think this card is good in the Sapphire Mirror, so I think I'm actually going to cut both of these in the third game and bring in a couple of verdicts on the draw.
Oh, do you think you're handsome? Yeah, you want to keep mine.
And I really don't plan to play into anything here while we're just beating him down with these 1/1s, so I'm just going to keep shipping the turn here. I really don't want to like play this and get counter magic, then him counter magic back. Like that just sounds super miserable. He hit his second black, so he's probably got a bunch of Inquisitions and stuff. He hasn't been able to use his champion ability yet, or cast extinction away our two 1/1s. Yeah, man, you got a Vampire Princess. That's fine.
Stop it. You crazy.
So I'm gonna go ahead and Pride's Fall his Vampire Princess. Nope, not planning to play any Magic today. Might stream some more Legacy tomorrow, but I just plan to play this match and then maybe another match or two of Hex and then call it a day. We're all the way down to a 3-turn clock now because his champion's ability makes him pay 2 life to draw cards, so he went from 6 to 8, now he's going down to 4. We just got like these 2 counter magics that are just lurking over the whole field. Quick. This comes into play, they mill. Interesting. I'm going to counter magic that because it's going to make his other ones cost more. This is probably a Reese, so we're not going to have to deal with that for 2 more turns. Yeah, so next turn we'll have to deal with this, but not right now. Hey, Gristlebrand91. Thanks for hanging out today. Extinction. You've got my 1/1, sir. They have been bested. Maybe I'm supposed to counter magic. Okay, yeah, I think that was a mistake. I think I'm supposed to counter magic there just so I can untap and Windsinger. Because if he counter magics me back, like, that's fine. I got Brown Fox Scout on top of our deck. I'm going to put our 1/1s back into the deck since he's at 2 life. He can't use his champion ability anymore unless he gains some life. I'm going to pass the turn. This is going to be a Reese coming off, but that's fine. I have a stop during his ready steps, so we're going to resolve this, and then I'm going to martyr it. And then worst case, he has double counter magic here, I end up time rippling it. Oh, we don't have double wild, you're right. Rough, I wasn't paying attention to that. Alright, well, his counter magics now cost 5. Huh. Yeah, I really wasn't paying attention. I'm just used to like having thresholds in this deck because the resources are pretty good. Instead, Brown Fox Scout. Hacha! Ninja Fox! Ninja Lethal Fox? Lethal Ninja Fox. Hey, look at that. There's that. That's like wild. This is our only double wild card in the deck, so. Awesome, Dimitri. Yeah, I've been liking this game a lot. You know, I've been playing for almost a month now. Assuming he has a removal spell. Yeah, you got kill, man. That's fine. I'm gonna play out. I'm gonna put. Just gonna put. I think actually I want to put just the 2 removal spells back in the deck. And I'm gonna jam Windsinger here. He might have another kill, but if he does, I can just bounce it with Time Ripple. But if he doesn't have another kill, he's just like super far behind. He has a kill. Alright, so we're going to time ripple this back to my hand. He can't draw more cards with his champions. That's good for us. So we want to hit a resource this turn that we can use right away, so we can do this plus time ripple. Thunderfield Seer. Yeah, I think I'm going to go time ripple, play out the other 2 foxes. Yeah, the counters are good for keeping important things alive, for sure. So, Vampire King, when it hits us, not only does it gain him life, which we don't want him to be able to do, but it also takes creatures out of our hand at random, so we have a bunch of creatures, so we don't want him to be able to hit us with that. So, I guess we could get Extinctioned here. If we get Extinctioned, that's not the end of the world, though, because both these guys prophesized, and then we follow up with Windsinger. So, our next creature's good, and our next spell is good, so a lot of good draws here. We get a Shard, so play Windsinger out. This could, you know, this could just die or get counter-magicked, which is unfortunate. He's going to gain some life here, but like I said, next creature's good and next spell's good. And we have 6 removal spells in our deck right now. Yeah, so I shuffled the other 2 back in, so we are dead in 5, so that's not a very quick clock. So we're looking to cast spells that draw cards, kind of gain some advantage here. And now he can use his champion's ability. Alright. That's a pretty good draw. And this Windsinger costs more mana, or more resources, because this other one can counter magic, so it makes all of them cost more. And this one can actually block Vampire King if it lives, because it was prophesized, so it's flying. And then it prophesizes the next one. Oh man, are we going to get to untap here? Oh geez, we're going to get to draw? We're going to get to draw? Oh, who's excited? Oh, and the time ripple says draw a card on it. Everything is so good. Bounce your Vampire King. Draw a card. Rats. You got our Dinglinger. That's fine. He replays. That all worked out much worse than expected. Well, now we're back in the spot I need to draw stuff. Alright. Well, that kills VK at least. Consecrated Priest to Crucifix, yep, not the worst. Don't draw a discard spell or counter spell, just play the VK. Sweet. Nope, that lets him draw another card, so not so sweet. If he just bricks off here and just plays VK out, we get to Pride's Fall, and then we're back at parity. Azure Fate Sorceress. Well, that's annoying. I think I have to Pride's Fall this, otherwise he's going to mill us out. Yeah, so he's got a Vampire King that has us dead in 4. Can you play this draw card? Deal. And then we drew a Shard. Alright. So let's find the ones that say draw cards on them and put them back into our deck. Martyr, we're okay drawing. When you play this, draw a card. Thunderfield Seer that's prophesized is pretty good. Windsinger that's prophesized is pretty good. Maybe I don't just want to take the Pride's Fall. Let's activate this. Maybe I just want to put the prophesized guys back into my deck. Because this already has draw a card stapled onto it. And this is... yeah, this can fly too, so it can block VK, worst case scenario. So I'm happy drawing either of those. Let's put those back in my deck. We're up a game, and no, we're down a game, right? This is game 2. Yeah, this is game 2, and we're down a game. All right, so we got 3 turns right now to find something relevant. And we will just continue to flood out and die, you know? I guess he's drawn more resources than we have already, but have so many good ones.